Okay, so my name is Jing. I'm currently a DFT in the Oxford scheme. I graduated from Queen's University Belfast. Intercalated degree was Regenerative Medicine and Innovation Technology, which I did at King's College London. I decided to intercalate mostly because I did a summer studentship in between my second and third year, and I really enjoyed it. And then I was kind of thinking, should I intercalate or should I not? And then I spoke to a lot of people who did intercalate, mostly medics, and one of the professors in my dental school who said that it would be a good opportunity to do it. I kind of wanted to explore what research was a bit more. And also I just kind of thought that it would be a nice break in between dentistry. You don't really get these opportunities quite often where we get to enter a final year, finish that 1 year of degree, and then basically get a degree, which is equivalent to a 3-year course. So I just thought it was a really good opportunity to kind of explore if I would be interested in research. And yeah, that's why I decided to do it. In terms of learning from it, I learned quite a lot actually. It was very different, very different from dental school. In dental school, I feel like we're taught a lot of like the theory and practicalities of a lot of things. And then the course that I did, which was very focused on regenerative medicine. And I think in dentistry, we use a lot of materials. We use composite, amalgam, things like that on a daily basis. And then my course really focused on what can we do that can improve these materials? Can we actually come up with better materials? For example, a friend of mine who was one of my course mates, he worked on something that looked at whether we can create a burr that only cuts into caries dentine and then spares normal dentine, which would be revolutionary for dentistry. But I learned a lot in terms of even doing laboratory skills, like things like gel electrophoresis and Western blotting, which is stuff that we would never learn in dentistry. I got to carry out a lot of critical analysis, learn how to critically evaluate papers, how to write my dissertation, and then carrying out statistical analysis, which really helped in my 4th year and 5th year, where we looked at a lot more evidence-based dentistry. So, I mean, I think that intercalating was a really good thing for me, and you definitely learn a lot of skills that we wouldn't normally learn in dental school. I think mostly I really enjoyed that break from dentistry. I feel like in dental school, we're kind of in 9 to 5 quite a lot. But with my course, I was in maybe like 2 half days of lectures, and then the rest were kind of up to you. If you wanted to go into the labs and get stuff done, you could. And if you didn't want to, you could just take the day off. So it was kind of nice having almost that normal student uni life where you get a bit more of like that social time and studying. And then obviously because I did mine in London, so it was in a completely different environment from where I did my dental degree. I met a lot of great people, people who I'm still friends with till today. And you meet a lot of good connections. And it's just kind of nice to be in a different environment from what you're normally at. And then when you come back to dental school, you just feel a lot more refreshed as well. When I came back to dental school, I got the opportunity to go to the Bristol Dental Intercalators Conference, where I did a poster presentation. I also participated in the Irish division of the IADR, where I did an oral presentation. So I got to do one of each, which was really nice. And I also got a paper published. So the PhD student that I was working with very closely during my intercalated degree, we managed to get our paper published in caries research, which was really nice. So I think in terms of coming back to it, the supervisors, a lot of them, I kind of made the like effort to tell them that I had just come back from my year abroad. So they were they were very understanding that we've been away for a year, things have kind of changed, we don't really remember where things are. So they were really supportive with it. In my year, I was quite fortunate enough that 8 of us intercalated at the same time. So we are already known of quite a few people then. But I definitely didn't feel any trouble settling back into a new year. People are normally quite friendly. I feel like you kind of know people above and below your year anyway. So it is quite nice coming back into a new year. Like people are really supportive. People understand that you've been away for a year. And I think for me, coming back into fourth year, where you don't really treat too much in third year, so coming back to fourth year was quite nice, where you slowly get to settle in. And people have been away for summer as well, so everyone kind of forgets how to hold a drill. You slowly get integrated back into it. But my uni also did a course for a few days just before everyone else started, kind of getting us back to how do we do endo, how do we prep a tooth for a filling, the different preps between an amalgam and a composite filling. So we had quite a lot of preparation leading up to when we actually started back in uni. I would say just choose something that you feel like you would enjoy. It is a year out, make the most out of it. Try to meet as many people as you can. Try to build your connections. And if you do get any research opportunities where you get to be part of any extra research or be involved in writing papers, I would say go for it. And even after you come back from your intercalated year, I think it's important to remember that the intercalated year doesn't just stop there. Once you finish your intercalated year, try and get to go to as many conferences as you can. Try and do a poster presentation or an oral presentation, because it's just, I mean, it's good for your CV, but it also really helps you boost your confidence in kind of presenting your work as well. And then you get to meet other intercalators as well who've done the exact same thing as you. So yeah, I would say definitely take the opportunity, choose something that you like, and have a good year.